Being joyful is your fundamental responsibility. The first and most fundamental responsibility for a human being is to become a joyous being. To be happy is not the ultimate aspect of life. It is the fundamental aspect of life. If you are not happy, what else can you do with your life? Only if you are happy, can other great possibilities open up. Whatever you do, it is only your inner quality that you are going to spread. Whether you like it or not, that is the reality. Unless something of true value happens within you, you cannot do anything of tremendous value to the world. So, if you are concerned about the world, the first thing you must do is transform yourself into a joyous being. Joy is your original nature. It does not matter what you are pursuing in your life, whether it is business, power, education or service, you are doing so because somewhere deep inside you is a feeling that this will bring you happiness. Every single action that we perform on this planet springs from an aspiration to be happy because it is the original nature. When you were a child you were simply happy. That is your nature. The source of joy is within you, you can take charge of it. Happiness is related to what you are. Happiness has nothing to do with what you have or don't have. Happiness is related to what you are. However many things you may collect, perhaps they may increase your worries, your troubles, but happiness will not increase because of them. Certainly unhappiness will increase with them, but they have no relation to an increase in your happiness. Nothing will happen either by dropping things and escaping from them or by clinging to them. Remain where you are, but begin the search within. Much outer searching has already been done, now go within. Now know the One, in this knowing one attains all. All desires are at once fulfilled. Happiness needs no explanation. If you are happy, you are happy, nobody asks you why you are happy. Yes, if you are miserable, a question is relevant. If you are miserable, somebody can ask why you are miserable, and the question is relevant, because misery is against nature, something wrong is happening. When you are happy, nobody asks you why you are happy, except for a few neurotics. There are such people, I cannot deny the possibility. Feeling very happy, why? An explanation is needed. No, happiness needs no explanation, happiness is its own explanation. God is creating because that is the only way He can be happy, that is the only way He loves, that is the only way He sings, that's the only way He can be at all. Creation is His innermost nature, no why is needed. Freedom brings happiness. All human hearts are the same and that their ultimate desire is also the same. This soul wants happiness, perfect and pure happiness, because only then will all desires end. As long as desire exists, misery exists, because with desire there can be no peace. The total absence of desire brings happiness. It also brings freedom and liberation, because whenever something is lacking there are both limits and dependency. Only when nothing at all is lacking is there the possibility of total freedom. Freedom brings happiness. And happiness is salvation. The desire for total happiness and for ultimate freedom lies dormant in everyone. It is in the form of a seed. It is like a seed that contains a tree within it. In the same way, the fulfillment of man's ultimate desire is hidden in his very nature. In its perfectly developed state, it is our nature to be happy, to be free. Our real nature is the only thing that is true, and only perfecting it can bring complete satisfaction. Money has nothing to do with happiness. Don't be too much concerned about money, because that is the greatest distraction against happiness. And the irony of ironies is that people think they will be happy when they have money. Money has nothing to do with happiness. If you are happy and you have money, you can use it for happiness. If you are unhappy and you have money, you will use that money for more unhappiness. Because money is simply a neutral force. Only a happy person can be a ground for others' happiness. Really, all moralities are against happiness. Someone is happy, and you feel something has gone wrong. When someone is sad, everything is okay. We live in an erotic society where everyone is sad. When you are sad, everyone is happy because everyone can sympathize with you. When you are happy, everyone is at a loss. What to do with you? When someone sympathizes with you, look at his face. The face gleams, a subtle shining comes to the face. He is happy sympathizing. If you are happy, then there is no possibility for this. Your happiness creates sadness in others, your unhappiness creates happiness. This is neurosis. The very foundation seems to be mad. Your happiness is not bad, it is good. It is not sin. Only sadness is sin, only to be miserable is sin. To be happy is virtue because a happy person will not create unhappiness for others. Only a happy person can be a ground for others' happiness. Smile. For many people, it just takes an hour to forget all this and pretty soon their reptilian brain wants to bite someone. So give yourself a dose once an hour, a reminder of the value of life. If you are very insensitive, remind yourself every half an hour. If you are horribly insensitive, remind yourself every 5 minutes. It takes only 10 seconds to remind yourself. You could do it in just 2 seconds too. I'm alive, you're alive. What more? Stop pursuing, start expressing. Today we are seeking happiness so vigorously that the very life of the planet is being threatened. Don't be in pursuit of happiness. Know how to express your happiness in the world. If you look back at your life and see, the most beautiful moments in life are moments when you are expressing your joy, not when you are seeking it. What you say will never be your quality. What you dispense will be your quality. If you save your joy, at the end of your life no one will take account. Stop the comparison with others. Most people are miserable not because of what they don't have. It is simply because they are comparing themselves with someone else. You are driving a motorbike, you see somebody in a Mercedes and you make yourself miserable. For someone on a bicycle, he sees you on a motorbike and that is a limousine for him. Somebody walking on the street looks at the bicycle and thinks, wow, if I just had that, what I would have done with my life. It is a foolish game and it is just going on. All those people who depend on external situations to be happy will never know true joy in their lives. It is definitely time we look inward and see how to create personal well-being. From your own experience of life you can clearly see that true well-being will come to you only if your interiority changes. If you depend on the outside to bring joy to you, you need to understand, the outside never happens 100% the way you want it. When this is the reality, at least this one person, you, must happen the way you want it to be. If you did happen the way you want yourself to be, the very natural choice is joy. That is not something that you have to pursue. If you fall back into your original nature, joyfulness is the only way you will be.